couple days of camp, we've watched you been focused a lot on defense, a lot on you running the defense. Just how is that just a renewed focus this season?
You know, it's probably the least favorite part of the game for a lot of our players, but it's a point of emphasis for us. You know, it's the way we want to play. We want to be super disruptive. We have some new faces, so our system is a little different than what they're used to. So we just want to start camp setting the tone with our points of emphasis from the start. So that's all that was.
Is one of those points of emphasis kind of the physicality and getting them trained to kind of just get after and get into players?
100%. We want to be really aggressive. Like I said, we want to disrupt, and part of that is being up and in on the players. We know the refs will probably call it early, but it's easier to call them off than to call them on. So we want to start overly aggressive, and then we can adjust from there.
I'm curious your perspective on Kelsey Mitchell, Sports Mitchell's franchise. Yeah, I mean, someone who's been in those shoes.
No. I mean, I knew it was time to retire when I had to match up against Kelsey a few years ago, but she's just the ultimate pro, and she's continued to stay consistent throughout her time here and lead the way. You know, good season, bad season, she's continued to be a pro, continued to be a great teammate, continued to be a great pillar in this community. So I can't say enough about her.
How different do you see you guys playing on defense this year compared to last year? Largely similar personnel, but tweaks tripping.
I mean, it is nice having similar personnel because they know what the expectation is, and so now we can kind of build on that. We'll see how the team progresses and what we can do and how creative we can get, but I like the way we started.
Sam's talked about the importance of transition four.
Yeah.
This team this year, does that play into you guys wanting to be disruptive in the way you described?
Oh, 100%. You know, I think the personnel we have is suited to how we want to play, and I'm excited to get them going on D.
What was kind of your reaction during the free agent process as you're saying, hey, we've been wanting to do this, now maybe we can do more of that?
Yeah, you know, with Mo, with KK coming along, you know, in addition to AB, we have a group of great communicators and active defenders at the post position, and that really helps our guards out. That's huge because they are the backbone of our D, and I think that they will allow us to kind of do a lot of things that way and be disruptive.
I'm wondering, what was your reaction with the new CBA? One, how much money they're all now getting, and secondly, how former players like yourself are also getting it. They made sure to take care of some of them.
Very appreciative that they thought about us older players, our retired players, but you know, these ladies deserved it. They work their butt off, they are pros, they show up, they deserve all of this, and I'm excited they've got it going.
With New York, go
ahead, Tony.
New York is loaded now.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys started looking at them already? What do you feel like the challenges are?
You know, I think it's important for this first block of practices to really focus on us and put in what we need to move forward, and then as we move forward, then you start looking at our opponents, but the focus is really on us right now.
With the approach, how do you approach preseason games? How much of it is just kind of training and hammering and getting game speed on the stuff you're working on practice, and how much of it trying to install and see how new stuff works?
Well, we're doing a little bit of both. We've made some tweaks and we put them in, and so that'll be a time to kind of show a little bit. You don't want to show your whole hand, but for our team to really look at our lineups, who plays well together, what we can do with certain players, I think those are the things we're looking at most. Just kind of getting a feel of the team that we have under some pressure against another opponent.
We talk about consistency with the core, but how about consistency of the coaching staff?
Oh, yeah.
How that empowers you guys to be the best version?
I mean, we've known each other for decades now. We know how each other work, and going from one year to another with a similar team really helps us in planning, preparation, and so it's been really nice.
Caitlin was here throughout this whole offseason. What was it like to see her progress and get healthy and be back to her old self?
Oh man, her work ethic is unmatched, and she was in here working day in, day out, and I think the timing of USA basketball and getting her on the court and playing and ramping her up for the season was perfect, but to see that work and her get healthy, you know, it really changes her game when she's out there and healthy.
Raven Johnson, what distinguished her defensively?
Oh gosh. I mean, just her willingness to get after it, you know, and I think she's physically able to really be disruptive, and she is a smart defender, and as we've put in a lot during training camp, she's picked it up, she's adjusted from day to day, and I've been really impressed.
She said that people are probably annoyed with her. She's been asking so many questions, so that's exciting to see from a rookie.
Hey, I love it. If it means not repeating mistakes, I'm about all the questions, so she's done great.
All right, thank you.